CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report. Call ** NFL to get coverage of every NFL game on NFL Mobile from Verizon.
As we continue on the Verizon Halftime Report, Houston and the Saints all tied up at 24. Well, you're not going to find anybody more popular here in the Big Easy than Saints quarterback Drew Brees, 6-time Pro Bowler, the undeniable leader of this New Orleans Saints squad. The Super Bowl MVP sat down with our own Super Bowl MVP, Phil Simms, for a little one-on-one time.
I find y'all are emotional as a football team. Is there a little bit, I hate to say it, but is it you guys against the world?
I do feel like there have been some really negative circumstances that have really tried to hold us down. And so there's this element of having to fight through that. But we don't have the feeling of it's us against the world. I think we do feel like, you know what? This is an unbelievable opportunity for us. And despite the fact that we don't have our head coach and a number of players and general manager, et cetera, you know what, we're gonna find a way because we always have. We have a way of doing things around here that it's an environment that is conducive to winning.
Good job, man. Good job.
What is the one thing that maybe gives you a little bit of caution that it's gonna be different with Sean not being here?
I miss Sean the person. In a lot of cases, you know, we're just talking about life. We're talking about, you know, all kinds of things. And so I miss Sean, the coach and the friend. And so him not being here, I think there's just a presence. There's a presence that you know he's watching. Going into the Monday night game back in September 25th, 2006, it was the reopening of the Dome after Katrina. Sean takes us to a practice in the Dome right before the game. And then he sits us down, turns off the lights, plays a video, and we're all emotional, crying. You know, for a lot of us, it's going to be our first game in that Dome, and we know how much it means to the city, and there's that pressure. And he's like, this night is only special if you win. So we're going to. And it's kind of that attitude that we have this year. You know what? Win. We got no other choice, no matter what the circumstances, because we have to.
A lot of athletes always have something that never leaves them. You're always fighting. You know, you're not tall enough. It's always something. Will that ever leave you?
Yeah, it's like shaking the perception, right? I've traveled a road where, you know, there have been plenty of instances where people would have said, hey, you're not going to make it because of your height, your arm strength, your injury, you know, whatever it might have been. And you overcome. You find a way to overcome. But I think now I'm at the point where, you know, man, I'm going into my 12th season. I'm grateful. Grateful for the opportunities I've been given, grateful for the teams I've had a chance to be on, coaches I've had a chance to be around. And so really, I do it in large part for them, for what they've given me. And now I'm just trying to leave this game better than when I found it.
No team has ever played in the Super Bowl when their city is hosting it. Do you guys talk about that?
We understand that it's never been done. We pride ourselves on accomplishing things that have never been done. But we also understand the process here and how difficult it's going to be and the challenges that lie ahead. So would the city of New Orleans just absolutely go off its rocker if that happened? Yes, it would. So let's all hope.
Well, Phil, I don't think there's anybody in the NFL that says and does the right thing on and off the field more so than Drew Brees.
Well, look, you got to be impressed. You know, when you talk to Drew Brees, he said it. He'll never lose that chip on his shoulder. He's always going to want to do more and never be satisfied. He's a leader of the team, but also he does it in the right way where the guys feel like he's their friend too, and that's a really great trait to have as a quarterback.
We'll have second half action coming up from the Superdome. Brees and the Saints all tied up with the Houston Texans, 24 apiece. Second half is next.